Wow, I'm impressed by this presentation. Rachel, do you watch movies about triad members?
I rarely watch them, but every time I watch, I see something very easy to recognize.
And what's that?
It's the statue of Guandi.
I know that Guandi means loyalty, but how exactly did Guandi become the worshippers of Hong Kong people?
Let us find out the answer from the following group, which is about to present the sustainability of worshipping Guandi in Hong Kong. Group C4, please.
Good morning. This is the Chinese Foundation Secondary School, Secondary 2 Project-Based Learning, 2009 to 2010. Class 2C, Group 4. Thank you for being here today. We're a pleasure to present our project, The Sustainability of Worshipping of Guandi in Hong Kong. In our group, we have me, Christy Lam, Anson Lee, who is the group leader, Andy Karen So, Billy Tam, and Mavis Lee. Now, please enjoy our presentation. Thank you. Long time ago, men still have to be soldiers and they must leave their family behind. Be safe.
How is that bad?
Why don't we go to the Guandi temple and pray for them?
Good idea.
After the war, the two soldiers came back safe, and they all lived happily ever after. Nowadays,
Guandi, we wish our PBL can be successful. Please help us.
This might be the place where we could get information about Guandi.
We would like to know something about Guandi.
Let me tell you. My original name is Guan Yun Chen. I am popular because of my loyalty to my master and kindness to my brothers. I was a good general that I am good at fighting. My face is red in color, so everyone will feel scared when they look at me. Nowadays, I am a traditional folk belief among the Chinese. Different kinds of people worship me, such as policemen, shop owners, etc. Many people regard me as a god that I can protect them. Now, Christy will talk about the aims and objectives. Christy, please.
thank you, Billy. The main aim of our group is to find out the sustainability of worshipping of Guandi, and by which raise the social awareness towards the significance of concept of sustainable development. The following are our major objectives. First, to find out reasons for people to worship Guandi. Second, to analyze Guandi's impact on people's values. Then, to study the development of traditional Chinese culture in Hong Kong. And last, to evaluate the sustainability of worshipping of Guandi. And now, I'll pass the time to Mavis, and she'll be talking about methodology.
Thank you, Christy. Since our topic is the sustainability of worshipping of Guandi in Hong Kong, our group is going to find out whether this culture is sustainable in Hong Kong and its impact on Hong Kong people. What did we do? In order to get the answer, we did a lot of surveys and research. We also went for site visits to get more information about Guandi. Oh, how? Thirdly, we went to have a site visit in Saigon and Shanghai on 20th November 2009, so that we could take some photos and have an interview with the officer who worked there.
What did we get from there?
Site visits enable us to get some information about how people worship Guandi.
Secondly, we set up the questionnaire. Then, we interviewed some people in Saigon and Shanghai on 20th November 2009. After that, we searched for some data from books and internet.
What did we do of the information?
After analyzing the collected information, we converted the data into meaningful charts about did people know Guandi, do they worship him, what they beg for, etc.
What the next?
Thirdly, we had carried out an interview with a former policeman on 11 February 2010 in Korea Bay.
Why?
It is because worshipping of Guandi is quite common among the Hong Kong police force. We would like to know more about policemen's attitudes towards this culture and get some information about this. Members, I am not clear about aims and methodology of the survey. Can you tell me about this?
Sure. Our aim is to find out people's attitude toward the worshipping of Guandi. Therefore, we interviewed different people in Saigon and Shanghai with decided questionnaire. Karen, anything else?
Oh yes. As there are Guandi temples in Saigon and Shanghai, we believed that we could interview people from all walks of life and get different opinions. Based on the interview results, we can process the data by plotting corresponding graphs. By studying the graphs, we could find out Guandi's significance on Hong Kong people. And now, let's have a look on the findings.
For figure 1, we find out that most people know more about Guandi through family members, and the second channel is through books. From this data, we can know many families will tell their family members some information about Guandi.
From figure 2, it shows that more than half of the people being interviewed have been to Guandi Temple.
And from figure 3, it shows that most people go to Guandi Temple for worshipping him. That means Guandi faith in Hong Kong is also popular.
From figure 4, more than half of the interviewees worship Guandi because they believe that they can have a peaceful life after worshipping Guandi. Moreover, about 70% of interviewees worship Guandi because it is the traditional practice of their families.
From figure 5, 68% of interviewees always go to Guandi Temple. They will go to Guandi Temple twice a month. It turned out, worshipping Guandi in Hong Kong is very common because of people's faith. So that we can see they respect Guandi very much.
From figure 6, almost 90% of people think that the culture of worshipping Guandi is sustainable.
From figure 7, it shows different way to promote Guandi. Interviewees think that both education and cultural programs are the best way to promote Guandi to the public.
As the result, we can see that Guandi's faith in Hong Kong is very popular. In addition, the interviewees said that they will promote this faith to their families. After this survey, we can see that Hong Kong residents have already had basic knowledge about Guandi. Finally, this shows that this faith can be sustainable.
Now, it's a time for Andy to have a conclusion.
Thank you, members. After analyzing our information, we found out that most people worship Guandi because they want to have a peaceful life. On the other hand, some people follow their family practice that some of their family members worship Guandi. Then, most people think that worship Guandi should be sustained because they think that it is a valuable tradition that cannot be changed easily. Anson, do you still remember what we have to do for the interview?
Oh yes. Firstly, our aim of the interview is to find out traits of worshipping Guandi in Hong Kong police force. In this interview, we have invited the retired police. He has been a policeman for 30 years. He worshipped Gandhi when he was a policeman. Later, he turned to Christianity after the Hong Kong police force. During the Chinese festivals, the policemen will have some celebration, such as present the chicken and pork to the Gandhi statue. Also, they will burn incense to ask for a stable and peaceful community. When the dangerous case happened, they would also burn incense and hope Gandhi can protect them while they are working.
Oh, but why they need to worship Gandhi?
The reason of worshipping Gandhi is because the working environment. It looks like a culture. They believe that Gandhi is a symbol of justice and he can take charge of justice. So many police worship him. In 1960s to 70s, the problem of corruption in Hong Kong is serious. So there are many Gandhi worshippers in the police station.
Oh, I see. Is there any change of this tradition? The police still worship or not?
Nowadays, less Gandhi statues can be found in police station. Only some Oakville district office may have Gandhi statues. Few policemen worship Gandhi now because of the rapid modernization, and there are many French people in headquarters. It costs more people to turn to other religions.
Oh, I see. So we can know when the social security is low, more people will worship Gandhi. It is a spiritual pillar of the police. Mr. Chen thinks that this tradition is hard to sustain, although he thinks that worshipping Gandhi is used to be good symbol of the teenagers. Gandhi always represents symbols of kindness and loyalty. Teenagers nowadays should learn the values behind Gandhi. The government should do something on promoting the traditional Chinese values. Focus of the education should be put on the valuable historical heritage. This is much important than only asking people to worship Gandhi without reason. Now, Billy is going to have a conclusion for our project.
Thank you, Andy. Finally, the time for the summary and the conclusion has come. We found out that the result of the survey and the interview of Mr. Chen are different. This can be explained by the differences in the target of our interviewees. For survey, we mainly choose those who have habit worshiping Gandhi. The interview part is a former policeman who has already become a Christian. Undoubtedly, the importance of worshiping Gandhi is denied. However, it seems that family influence do have a large significance in sustaining the culture. We believe that everyone should have freedom of religion, that no one can be forced. Rather, we do hope the precious Chinese culture can be preserved so as to make it one of the most valuable representatives of Chinese traditional culture. These are the reference of our PBL project. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you.